imagine.
Well, thanks for the call, man. It was very informative. I'm going to check my facts and see if maybe I'm wrong about Jimmy, but I was just told that by a fairly reliable source. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll just be humiliated and kill myself.
Awesome, man. We listen to you guys all the time. We love you.
Thanks, Wade.
Of course you do.
Yeah, we're talented.
You and Florence, you need to get down to Dallas, Texas, and do some comedy down there.
Yeah,
we would love to.
Yeah, I've been there a bunch of times at the Improv. I'll probably be back sometime in the spring.
All right.
Good old friends, Pugs and Kelly, they're on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They're awesome, Pugs and
Kelly makes the best fucking cookies, man. To as you say, off-road a little bit. Her fucking cookies are better than coming in the mouth
We've all had
of
our
a
cookies.
hitchhiker. All right, Wayne. Thanks. Thank you very much. We're starting to lose you again, man.
All right, Wayne.
All right, man.
Have a good show. Bye.
All right, we should take a break. Florentine's in the house. Mr. Jim Florentine on Twitter. The next gig is Friday, December 10th at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club. And, of course, the metal show with our pal Eddie Trunk.
Yes.
Hey, go JimFlorentine.com. I got merchandise, all that shit for Christmas, all that Vegas dates.
Jamie Hector will be in studio soon. We got Jim Florentine in studio. Florentine's a father now. We're both fathers.
Hey, father.
My kid's almost 7 months. Your kid's about 4?
A little over 3.
A little over 3? Liking it?
Yeah, it's
a challenge, isn't it? Is he crawling yet?
No, he's not crawling yet, but just
wait till he becomes mobile. Mobile.
Locomotion.
Then your life's over.
So this is the easy part when they're just lying
way easy part. Can you still put him in the middle of the bed and let him just sleep?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember those days. Then it gets to a point where he just wants to catapult over the side of the bed at every moment.
See, everyone says it gets easier. You know, in the beginning it's a little tough with the sleeping and him getting up all the time, but it gets easier. But I don't see that happening because when the kid can crawl and walk, you got to watch every move.
And then he wants to explore everything, and that means trying to find everything in the house that could kill him. Your job is to keep him alive. Right. You do know that, right? That's your job. If you like take your eye off him for 5 minutes, he could kill himself. That's the job of a parent.
Right.
No joke.
Yeah, you just.
Well, you just got to take all the shit out of the room. Just complete bare room. Fucking put pillows around the wall and let him fucking fall on the carpet.
I turned my back, and within a minute, he was chewing on wires that were plugged in. I'm like, why the wires? There's everything else in this place. Can't you explore the soft pillow?
That was one of the worst fucking things about going over my brother's house.
The baby proofing?
After the baby was born. He's like, I used to go to my brother's house and there's just fucking guitars laying around and like bottles of beer and shit like that. And then I go over after the kid's born and he's got those puzzle piece foam mat that goes all over the entire floor because he's got wood floor.
I got it.
Yeah, he had that whole thing.
I got it.
And then other stuff like he's got this little fucking jumpy thing with the net around it.
I got it.
Like, what is this shit?
I got it.
There's a lock on everything. You can't even drop a deuce.
This place sucks now.
You know why?
Stinks.
You know why they do that now? Because the kid decides to pull himself up and drown himself.
In the turlet?
Yes, your job is to just keep him alive.
My parents, my mom raised us 7 of us, stayed home. There was like every year there was another kid born. How the fuck did she do it?
I never fell in the toilet.
I didn't fall in the toilet. I didn't wear a seatbelt.
No.
The fucking windows were open.
And you're both shitty guys.
Well, we talked about the electric. They got covers on the electric outlets now. You remember as a kid, one of the brothers would electrocute themselves?
Of course, yeah.
And you learn not to do that anymore. Kids today, they don't get that opportunity to learn.
I stuck
from their
tweezers.
mistakes.
Yeah, I stuck tweezers in the
we
socket.
did forks and all sorts of shit.
Bam. But I was holding like the end of it, I guess, so it shorted out before it got to my hand. So I didn't get shocked. But it scared the piss out of me. Put a big mark on the wall, and the lights went out. And I think my dad probably fucking just jabbed me with the tweezers a few times. And never again Did I fucking put anything in the socket?
My friend had this built-in pool, and we used to stick our dicks in the suction hole in the shallow end, and we would take turns just hugging it and just stand there. I don't even we didn't even know what the fuck was on the other end. Just gonna cut our dicks off, and we just sit there for like 10 minutes. Come on, it's my turn. All right, one more second.
I gotta know, did it feel good?
It felt unbelievable.
Right now, that pool is in therapy.
I want to fuck the pool.
I know.
So you're just at the sleep, eat, shit stage, right?
Yeah.
Not moving really yet.
No.
Oh, you're so lucky. You get excited when it starts rolling over, but that's the end, because then it starts to, move all over the place trying to kill itself.
If you tie it down.
Huh?
Not if you tie it down the right way.
That's the way a kid should be
Duct
raised.
tape.
Tie them to the bed till they're 18, just feed them.
Can you still change diapers without a problem?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a two-man job now for us. A major two-man
Why?
job.
What is it, union?
Fuck yeah.
It's
a union job.
For every drop of piss that escapes, it's $1,000 extra.
Our kids aren't that far apart, and you don't know this yet. It's going to be a problem. For
Why
some
does it
reason, he
take
doesn't
two
want
people?
his diaper changed.
Oh.
Twisting and turning and trying to jump off the changing table.
Well, you got to say to him, look, this is counteractive to what I'm trying to do. You have to explain what counterproduction is.
Yes.
Then he'll understand. I don't appreciate you're making this more difficult than it need be. That's the way you talk to kids.
I got in trouble yesterday when I was babysitting the kid, and I kind of scared him because it was kind of. I didn't realize how it could affect him, I guess. But there's this toy, and if you spin it real fast, he gets all excited. And I think the reaction is hilarious. And my wife had to point out to me, no, that's not hilarious. He's scared shitless, but he can't run away yet. So he's making the movements of running, but he can't do it yet.
What the
I'm like,
fuck
oh,
are you doing?
all right. So I had to stop that. I didn't know. You learn.
He won't remember that. He's too young.
Yeah, they say they don't even remember.
Yeah,
until they're
the
3.
first 6 months, nothing happens that you can remember. Your entire personality is formed by the time you're 2. Believe me, he'll be 18 running from something that's spinning and not know why.
They say don't even do anything meaningful until they turn 3, because then they sort of start remembering shit.
Don't have to feed him or anything?
Yeah, so don't do the Disney trip and all that shit until after 3. Yeah, just do basic shit. Give him a bubble wrap in a box,
plastic bag and a
be
rubber
very
band.
Happy. Be very happy with that. Where's Jamie?
I'm just reading his Twitter, and he said about an hour ago, headed over to the O&A show with Jim Norton this morning, looking forward to meeting the whole team. So he Twittered it. Ooh. So he's probably on his way.
Yeah, we're huge fans of The Wire, but he's promoting a movie called Night Catches Us.
Yeah, it's
What is that thing?
It's
you
a true.
saw it, right?
I think it's a true story. It's based on an incident that happened with the Black Panthers. I think it's a true story, but it's about the Black Panthers in Philly in the 70s.
old Black Panthers movement.
Yeah. No, not the new guys.
Not the new silly ones.
Nah, the old school.
The we mean business ones from the old days.
Not the ones that will politely stand outside and hold a stick, but the ones that would hit you with it.
Yeah, blow police stations. Those guys.
They didn't play games.
Was it kind of pro or?
It was just. It was
just
about
what it was.
It was much. It wasn't. It
Were
wasn't
they honest about it?
Yeah, but
Why
it
am I
wasn't
interviewing you about this movie.
because I'm white and you feel more comfortable with me.
Yes, exactly. I'll be like, great movie.
But no, it wasn't.
I'm scared white.
It wasn't about. It was about a couple of guys in the Panthers. One guy comes back, and people think that he snitched on somebody, but it's not a pro.
And they say like, hey, don't do that.
That's not quite that harsh. I mean, they do talk about it first. They're like, let's be reasonable.
Yes.
What were you feeling? Go.
And of course we know him from The Wire, and it's a show we just love.
Stanfield, yeah.
We're fanboys of The Wire, basically. Did you know they're teaching a class based on The Wire at Harvard now? Holy shit.
I did hear that, and it's in more than one school. There's another one that might be doing.
What are you getting out of that?
I don't know, but
I don't understand these goof classes in general. But maybe this is a good one.
The Wire. I remember asking about that. The Wire as a class, because Michael K. Williams tweets about it. I follow these guys on Twitter, and
is Michael K. coming back or what?
Yes, he is.
All right, good.
It's very interesting to me that they would teach that as a class. I don't know what the class entails. If it's about the drug culture, because it was a very. We'll talk about it when he gets here. I'm all going to do is babble about The Wire. It's all
I never got into The Wire. I never really saw it. I just heard great things about it.
If you watch from the first, dude, it's amazing. The movie, because everyone, the drug dealers, the cops, the press, I think they're all treated very fairly. Like they don't make just white cops look bad. Like there's one scene in the first season where there's a beatdown, and it's inspired by the fucking the black lieutenant. Like there's so much. They don't make the white guys look terrible, and they balance it very well.
Is it better than like Barney Miller?
It's not quite as gritty. Barney Miller had some gritty moments.
Not as real.
Yeah, Abe Vigoda, but Abe Vigoda is much worse than The Wire.
Let's not forget about Fish. Fish rules.
Fish was great.
Fish was great.
I look at a Mod Squad. They had no guns, but they fucking fought crime.
Yeah, that's all they needed was unity.
Yeah, they had no guns.
They just needed unity, man.
Because they had Link. He was the black guy, can run fast.
And he scared everybody.
He scared everyone with his big fro, yeah.
Did it, man.
Peggy Lipton was hot,
look at Peggy. You know how hairy her pussy must have been?
Awful.
Big 70s muff.
Did you see that picture of Demi Moore from back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, you see that?
It was unbelievable.
Fucking...
What a muff on her.
Holy shit.
Sick. Like you don't look at her and think she'd have that. It's like that crazy fetishy hair.
That was insane.
Yeah.
It was almost like it was fucking painted on.
Yeah,
it was like a beard they bought at the Halloween store.
Why are you shocked, though? We all went to war. We all we
spent
were
our
there.
time in the
We're old enough
trenches.
to remember that.
I never saw one that hairy, though.
Not like that.
You never had one.
No, you never.
Where the hair's going down the legs and stuff.
No.
Or at least the top of the thighs.
No, you did?
Oh yeah.
No. That's because you grew up on Long Island, man. There's fucking hairy chicks there.
No, I went to school in upstate.
Jersey's got
New
a
York.
few, though,
Even
right?
worse.
Yeah, Jersey has a few, but
Jersey had a few.
They worked on that fucking top of the head, that hair, more than they did.
Yeah.
No, the Jersey chicks always had the landing strip. They had that, like, you know, before
Strip
anybody
club
else.
shit.
That was always the big one.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think girls just naturally are evolving with less hair.
Human beings are.
Because it's like girls, even if they don't shave for a while, you could kind of see where it's coming from, and it's not as crazy as it used to be. Just like